a number of WWE superstars dealing with multiple injuries, and some we don't know what the injury is. So we know that AJ Styles is dealing with a slight hip injury. We saw AJ on Raw. AJ looked really good on Raw. And apparently over the weekend, he was at some benefit for, I forget who it was, some indie guy or somebody that he's been associated with for a very long time in his career. And he was telling people, hey, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good. I just needed a week to rehab myself. So that's good. But then we got Nia Jax. So Ryan Satin first broke the news that Nia Jax has ACL tears in both of her knees. That's bad.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like you should have that there.
And when Ryan Satin first reported it, a lot of people were like, what, in both of your knees? And people didn't believe it, but then an hour after his report, Nia just said, yep, it's true. And WWE also said it's true. So she's hopefully, they hope she can be back in time for the Rumble, but that's like best case scenario. So Nia's going to be gone for probably a year.
Oh, yeah.
They hope Rumble, maybe in time for Mania, maybe after Mania. Then we got Big E. Big E is out with a meniscus tear of the knee. He had surgery today. I thought it was funny last night on SmackDown when they were doing the Kevin Owens or Big O initiation thing.
Big O. Fucking Big O.
So they're doing the initiation thing. They're saying, eat the pancakes. And Sheamus sends out a tweet and goes, man, I don't even think Big E's out of surgery yet. I was like, ooh, good one.
Do you think that's going to lead? I don't mean to derail this conversation, but do you think that's going to lead to I almost called them to Big Heel turning E, to Big E turning heel?
I wouldn't do it because
maybe have him and Kofi.
I wouldn't because honestly, I think all this is going to be is leading to Owens turning heel and him playing nice with the New Day until he's ready to turn and say, nope, Kofi, I want your belt.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. But I really like the idea of it being Kofi and then Big E.
I mean, it'd be a great match, but it's just like
it just wouldn't work out.
Because then what would you do with Xavier? I mean, it'd be very interesting.
Here's the thing, because the story could be you have them two going at it, and at the same time,
Xavier doesn't want to pick sides.
Xavier doesn't want to pick sides, and then you have that moral conflict, and he can get evolved in a few matches, helping. 1 week help one side, 1 week accidentally maybe help the other side, like accidentally help both. So it's like, fuck.
But at the same time, it's like if Big E's the heel, then why would he want to help the heel? I'm just saying. But
well, no, it'd be like, yeah, I guess that's true. It could be like accidental ways,
right?
Like he meant to help. He meant to do something that fucked up the match, something like that.
I get what you're saying.
I feel like that would be a great story, especially for Kofi, because you can have that end with like, hey, we're brothers. Why don't you understand that? I have to beat you for you to realize that we're a family, and you can just have them join again. So it's like you can have it go for a while and damn near come full circle. But God, I am a creative genius for WWE when I'm stoned.
So going forward with these injuries, we also know that former NXT UK Women's Champion Rhea Ripley is dealing with an ankle injury. I think she tore a tendon in her ankle.
I love her. She's so good.
Daniel Bryan is dealing with an undisclosed injury that nobody wants to talk about. Only people that have to know what it is.
No, it's his neck, isn't it?
I don't know. Well, his neck was never the issue. It was always his brain.
Yeah,
it was the concussions. Brain. And all we know is it's something coming out of WrestleMania. That's all we know. He was sent home. It's a mystery. Another one that's a mystery is Sheamus. Sheamus is also dealing with an undisclosed injury. Now I know a lot of people.
That Stone Cold disease.
He's got that spinal stenosis, and a lot of people in the company were saying that they didn't even know if he would be healthy enough to make it to WrestleMania this year. So I don't know. You think Sheamus is 41? Many people don't realize how old he is. And apparently he's had these spine issues for a couple of years, wrestling very hard style, like taking all these kinds of bumps that someone that's perfectly healthy may not even want to take.
Exactly.
And so
he's going at such a fast pace too for his age. Man.
But
he's
also,
going
we have seen with his YouTube channel, he's gotten himself in a lot better shape over the last 2 years.
He has. Him and Matt Hardy are two ripped, like two hot dudes.
When they were told you're on borrowed time, they were like, well, what do I got to do to get off of it? And they basically went and did what they had to do.
I give them props, man. Those two guys worked their ass off.
And so the Sheamus thing, he's got an injury, but we don't know exactly what the injury is yet. Hopefully we can find out, and hopefully it's something that's not serious. But that's why Cesaro was by himself last night on SmackDown. It wasn't, because everyone started speculating. Sheamus maybe to Raw. Breaking up the bar. Maybe Sheamus is going to retire. But it's more of Sheamus is hurt right now. We don't know exactly when he got hurt. We know he worked Raw and SmackDown last week. But I don't know if he worked the weekend. I'd have to look that up. But, so, I mean, there's not much more to say on the Sheamus thing other than he's hurt, and we have to hope that he stays or gets healthy again. But those are all the injuries that we do know of at the moment that are new, fresh injuries.
And, they got... WWE, it feels like we're almost going back to 2014 with that injury bug. But the injury bug was to a lot of main eventers back in... I think it was 2014. No.
15.
It was when Neville fucked up his ankle against Jericho.
Let's say 14, 15 then.
I was a junior in high school.
You're in the right ballpark.
Yeah. This time it's all like really solid mid-card dudes that like, oh, you're going to notice something hard after this.
Right.
Like you're going to notice how much of a slog a 3 fucking hour Monday Night Raw is when you don't have people like Nia to fill up that 10 minutes of like, I may not like the match, but I can fucking make fun of the wrestling or I can make fun of some dick in the crowd. Like I can make a joke about Nia's fucking botching, but like that at least keeps a little attention to it. When you have like a fucking hand popping out of a box, which I'm assuming is Bray Wyatt.
It's not a hand, it's a buzzard.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even think of that. I thought it was just like a half-dead, I don't know why I wanted to call this... I wanted to call it Hector the Turkey, but it was Hector Guerrero that played the gobbledygooker, which sounds like a racist term.
But I know what you're getting by saying a hand popping out, because it looks like a hand puppet.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's supposed to be a buzzard, and now they've got ventriloquist dolls supposed to represent Sister Abigail, who might be Nikki Cross. I don't know.
I saw the most fucked up tweet. Someone took that doll and was like, confirm page to Raw.
Yikes.
I fucking lost that shit.